Hi, happy holidays. Wise Exotics here. We're gonna go into the collection of Nepenthes. So far, these are mostly Spectabilis, Spectabilis X Vicii. Nice big picture, beautiful coloring. Mira X Spectabilis right here. Nice little yellow picture here, not too stripy or anything. Older pictures there. Lowei Spectabilis X Vicii, I believe, is right here. It doesn't like to give me pictures for some reason. Glandiflora, this is a newer species. This is a pure Glandiflora because whatever, it's doing pretty good. My Smiley X Maxima seems to be having some problems, so I'm gonna check that out, but I haven't lost it. Clippiatex Bongso, and then its little other one, Clippiatex Bongso, seem to be doing just fine in here. Yeah, going down the line, a lot of Templeton. This one's a complex one, so I'll just show you the tag. Templeton, Mirabilis, Truncata Raja. It has a very nice picture type. There's a perfect example right there. They do get little red stripes. It's fairly nice. Bachiana, Vicii Yellow, Platykyla right there. Has a little picture. Not the greatest. Alata, Spectabilis X Ventricosa right here. I have this one and its seed sibling right here. Its picture is under there. Very nice coloring, nice stripes. This one's rimming is more red though. It grows to a more red color. You can actually see a really nice picture in here. That is a Mira Crossvicii, I believe. Yeah, Mira Crossvicii. It's the BE3696. Good coloring. It gets more red at the bottom, but it's the shape's there. It had huge pictures when I got it, but they were cracked on arrival. My Raja X Imud seems to be very happy. It's got big leaves, but it doesn't give me a picture. You can see my Belii Lowei. Why do I always say that? This is Belii Risto. Has a very nice, vigorous growth coming out. I might trim this one because it's vining like crazy. And do some cuttings from that. Its seed siblings right there. It also does not have a whatever, but it's fine. So we'll move down here. My Queen Malini, nice new picture there, and then this is the older one. They get more reddish bronze as they grow. This one, it does take a while for it to open, but it's one of the pictures that like you feel it. It's more solid. Now, this thing is not doing well. Telegenus exhibulanensis. I'm trying to figure out what happened to it, but it's I'm not sure if I'll be able to save it. So, as I said, it was a gift to my mother, and she's had problems with Nepenthes because so that Suki and this Binky were ones that she had, and I was able to bring them back. Something that she does or is near them causes them to go like this. So I've been able to save a few. That one took 6 months to get that growth tip. So, yeah. This is another one that's just weird. It never gives me a picture, but they're cute, and I've got like 3 or 4 of them in there. It is a Nepenthes telegenesis petiolata. I keep forgetting it's a petiolata. That's a Globasa referencia. I have a lot of. There's another one. Nice example picture right there in the corner. Nice spotting. Yeah, Homer. This is Referencia Globasa Ampular Black Miracle. No picture. That's a really complex. Globasa Cushion Genesis Globasa Referencia Globasa Ampular Black Miracle. Whew. If I cough a bit, I still have a bit of the cough, but I do sound a lot better, I feel. This one has some nice pictures. They're trying to be friends. Can we not be so friendly with each other? Just another Globasa Referencia. I know I called it Speckles. That's another Globasa reference. Yeah, I have a bunch of these, but a mess. Each one had like a different coloring. This one actually was more pink when I got it, but now it's slowly turning green. It was not happy for a while there. This is my Ione Killer S Pulchria Chari Tempui. It's a sun picture, yeah. Ione Killer Pulchria. This was a weirder cross. This is seed grown to my understanding. They're more like a vibrant red with dark black, but That's the newest leaf after it was damaged. It finally grew a new leaf. And it has a secondary new leaf, so I'm really excited. Globasa ampullaria F2. Now that means that this was back cross a Globasa ampullaria to a Globasa ampullaria, like those two type of thing breeding. Its seed sibling is right there. Both of them have nice red pitchers and with like a little green lid on the top. I kind of think that's neat. I've never seen that before. I've noticed that on this species, as it gets older, the leaves will, this is a good example, they start really green, then they start to get that black miracle kind of speckling, reddish kind of shoot down the leaves. It's very interesting. This one has little bulbs, this one has more Rafflesia style, so there's some dynamics here. So that's more Globasa, that's more Rafflesia, so I like the two dynamics. This one is from Josh's Carnivorous Plants, so I have this one and my Peltata, which is in my highland from Josh. So Josh, they're doing fine. This is a very complex Viking Sumatra X Hookerania X Viking X Hook Black Miracle. Oof. So beautiful striping on this one. Its seed sibling is right here, as you can see, very dynamic. It almost reminds you of the Globasa ampullaria F2. That's why I keep it here so I can check it. But it doesn't have quite the same. It's got these nice big rims around the pitcher. Yeah, big rims around the pitcher. Hummer agrees. And kind of like a toothy look to it. So I'm really interested to see how this one grows. It's a lot slower to grow, but it's consistently putting out nice pitchers and growth. And this one has a nice pitcher, and it just got a new one right there. So a little smaller because of winter. Next to this is my Globasa Black Miracle. This one is another super complex. I lost the tag, but I have. So this one and this one are the same plant. They're seed siblings. I call this one Lemon Cherry just because it's got that beautiful glossy lemon yellow striping and like a yellow red lip on the tip on the top of the pitcher cap. I think that's neat. This is my Rafflesia. I'm kind of sad it doesn't have a pitcher. They kind of went away in winter, but it looks like I might have a new one coming. This one is pure white, and I think it's just very pretty. This is my Nepenthes Albomogata. Yeah. Albomarigata. This is my original one from Tissue Culture that came to me from Hawaii, so it had a nice trip. Now this is a very good example of the species. This one was much further grown. I got it for like $20, so I was really excited to get a much more mature one. This species has a red, a black, and a green variant. Now one of the things, as you saw on the picture, is it has a white rim around it. That is specific to hunt termites. It actually is almost like a cotton candy alcohol base kind of thing. So they eat it, they get drunk, and the other ones push them and they fall into the pitcher. So it's a very nice trap. On research, I read that about one could catch like 2,000 termites or something. It's crazy. So Binky's doing fine. Suki's doing fine coming back. This is my Glaminophora. Yep. I really like this one just because it stayed really small and squat. It was very cute, and now it's starting to get big. So I actually saw a really nice specimen on a Japanese Twitter I was following. Telangenesis, Plateolata. So these are doing fine. Cephalotus is there. My Rose is still alive. Okay, coming over here. That one in the corner is a Truncata spectabilis unknown. So it's Spectabilis truncata, Truncata spectabilis. This is a Maxima. This is a Maxima. This is a Minima Mollis. Cross right there. There is my Mira. Next to it is a Raja Burgundy. That's doing really well. It doesn't really have a picture. This is Raja Loei Vicii, number 1 of the AW clones. Robocantley Wada. I really like this. The picture is very nice. Gradient. Dactylophilia, Truncata, Diatis is doing really well. My Peltata, which looks like they have a nice active picture node. Again, Josh is doing well. That is a Raja X Burgundy X question mark, either Velosa or Edwardsiana, and it's seed grown. Here is my Glaminophora Burgundy. Next to it is my Hamada AW1. It did open up. It looks like it's coming back, so I'm really excited. Telengenesis, Glendiflora XVCI, Nepenthes Vivid Machines, 2 of them. My Ima Glendiflora here, VCI Malayu Basin, K1 Cross M2 from Mike Fallen, Big Mama Pink Candy Cane, and this is my Badabuli VCI right here. All of them are doing really well. Clipiata did get some damage, and I believe that was because the lights up here fell off due to humidity and landed on it, and it scorched it, but it looks like it's doing okay. It opened up. It's got a new growth tip. It's a beautiful seed-grown Clipiata, 2-color. I like that kind of golden look. Northiana, bunch of pictures, just a bunch. It's really happy, so I'm glad it's doing well. Next to it here is my Raja X Mira. You can see it's got a nice picture. I'm really excited to see that one grow. Let's see, going down the line. This is my Clipiata X VCI Loa. Nice, again, very good Clipiata form. Nice form. I saw its seed sibling had some stripes from someone who bought the seed sibling, so I'm kind of excited to see how this one progresses as it grows. This weird curlicue here is my Hamada Aristo. It's got a basil that's been doing well. That one is a really complex one. You can see it's a Glendiflora Spatulata Jacquelineae. It's got these very, like, almost ghost white pictures. Next to it is an Aristo Cross Diabolica. And then I can't remember what's in the back. Is that really complex one? That's a Jungle Bells from Predatory Plants. This is my other Clipiata Bongso. I have 4 of them, basically. My Raja Peltata is doing beautifully. I got another picture coming in. This is not Leviathan, this is the BE one. My Diata seems to be doing well, has a new picture. This is a seed-grown Minima X Diabolica. It's very red, similar to my Peltata. I did have to say, I did find someone who has its seed sibling and got it from Apex as well. Theirs is more green. I like the grading of colors of theirs, but I do also like my red ones, so I can't complain. I'm going to take this off. So it's keeping the humidity down on very lightly. This is a, excuse me, I thought the fan started making a weird noise. This is a Velosa X Hamada, doing really well. Nice new picture. Roba Cantley, nice new picture. Good leaf, already has a growth tip popping. Lumit variant, no, this is the Gunit variant, and this is the Hamada Lumit variant, Gunit variant. This is from BE. This one is from AW. Noticing that the leaves on this one are a little rounder and the picture's a little more squat. These are taller, a little more narrow, so there is a difference between that. Edwardsiana Raja. This is my Diabolica, which looks like she has some new pictures. This is a confirmed female. So yay, my Macrophilia, yes, doing very well. I got a little leaf, but I'm not too sure. This is my Naga, nice picture. It's older picture is getting a nice red coloring to it, but it has a nice big picture growth. And then here we have the newer one, which is my Raja. I'm really hoping it does well, so I'm taking really good care of it. And then over here is this really crazy one, which is this one right here. Seed sibling. I had 2 of them in the same package when I only was with that one, so that was cool. I did ask if they wanted it back. They said no, it was totally fine. That was their mistake. So the only plant I'm really kind of curious, the plants I'm looking for is either a pure Velosa, seed grown, or not seed grown. I just like Velosas. They look kind of neat with the tooth. Might try to get one in the spring. I like an Edwardsiana. I do have a Raj Edwardsiana. It's doing just fine in my collection, so overall that would be nice. I mean, thinking about it, the Hamada Edwardsiana might be better because I have Hamadas and they're doing fine. But a pure Edward wouldn't be too bad as it's intermediate. I could keep it indoors. But I don't know. Oh, there's my cat Zeus and a bunch of Christmas presents. Meow. So, happy holidays from me and Zeusy. Little Christmas tree up there on the snakes. I have fish tanks. I have a lot of animals. So, plants are nothing new. The birds are all here, as someone was asking about the birds at one point. So, there are 3 lovebirds, 1 parakeet, African gray, that's Polo, and then African gray, that's Hummer. Polo is one who's more vocal, and Hummer is Hummer. They actually do watch TV in here. So they've got Roku TV. and they can tell it what to do. So, yeah. So overall, happy holidays. Thanks for sticking with my collection. I hope everybody has a nice, happy holiday new year. I'll come back in January and do another update. Thank you. Wise Exotics out.